Alright then gang, so now we're applying this check user middleware to every GET request, and that middleware is applying this user property to response.locals. Now that is either going to be the current user if they're logged in, or null if there's no user logged in at all. So now we can access this property inside our views on every GET request, right? So let's do that inside the header, because this is where I want to output some user data. So how do I now do this? Well, we now have access to the user variable inside here. So I could do an li tag like this, and inside I could say welcome, comma, and then output a variable. And in EJS to do that, we do angle bracket, then percentage, then equal sign, then whatever we're outputting, and that is the user, but we want the email property on the user, and then we say percentage and close the angle bracket. So that's all there is to it. So now if I save this and come and refresh over here, I'm logged in by the way at the minute. If I refresh, then I see in the header up here, welcome Mario@google.com. That's who I'm logged in as. But if I log out, then we get an error, and that's because it cannot read the property email of null. And remember, we said that user is going to be null if they're not logged in. So we need to conditionally output this, right? Also, we only want to show this thing if they're logged in, and we only want to show these two if they're not logged in. That makes sense, right? So we want to check, does this user exist inside the view? Does it have a value or is it null? Because if it has a value and they're logged in, then we'll show these two things right here. If it doesn't have a value, if it's null, then instead we'll show these two things. So let's check for this user property. All right then, so to do this, I'm going to do angle brackets and then percentage and then say if and then user. And by the way, we only use an equal sign if we're outputting data. Right here, we're just doing an if check. All right. So we say if user. Now we only want the opening curly braces because we're going to close it down here in a minute. And then we close off our EJS tags as well right here. Let me scoot all this in. And if there is a user, right, we want to output these two things. So we can come down here and do our EJS tags again and close that off and then say else and then open them up and then close our EJS tags. So if there's a user, then we're outputting these two. Else, if there's not a user, we're going to output these two. So finally, we can close our if else block by doing the closing angle bracket and then closing the EJS tags, and that's all there is to it. So now if we have that user property inside the view, if a user's logged in, we show these two. If they're not logged in, we're going to show these two. Simple. So let me now go back, and in fact I'll refresh, and now we don't see the email over there and we don't see log out, and that's because I'm logged out. So if I log in now and I say Mario@google.com and test12, then log in. Now we see welcome Mario@google.com and log out, and we don't see the other two links. But if I log out, it switches back. So that's nice. We're conditionally showing different things dependent on whether the user is logged in or not. And that is pretty much it, my friends. So that is our Node, Express, MongoDB and JWT authentication system done. I really hope you've enjoyed this series and you've learned at least a little bit along the way and I've not wasted all of your time. If you do like the videos, my friends, do not forget to share, subscribe and like, and I'm going to see you in the very next series. So then, my friends, I really hope you've enjoyed this series, and if you do want to join the cause and support the channel, you can do by clicking the join button on the channel homepage or underneath the video or right down below. You also get a little cool ninja badge next to your name in the comments for that, and it's 99 pence or cents per month. And I've also created several premium in-depth courses on Udemy. So the first one is Modern JavaScript, the second one is D3 and Firebase, and the third one is Vue.js and Firebase. So if you want to take one of those, all the links with the discounts automatically applied to them are going to be in the video description down below. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in the very next course.